My name is Akshay. Today we welcome back to devotional studies. Today we are discussing about a new topic where we'll have to start with the HTML tags. What HTML tag does is it's give us a way or uh, a part of a structured form, right? If we want to create a document, an HTML document, we need tags for it. Today we'll discuss about different kind of tags we have. I'll just give you an overview of about tags, what kind of tags we're going to use, and in the complete tutorial we'll use multiple tags. We'll use different tags. So let's get started with HTML tag. So first we need to understand the parts that contained by a tag is like there are three parts a tag can contain. First is opening tag. Always do remember we should always focus on three things: input, process, output. Whatever technology we are using, doesn't matter irrespective of that. So we can use any language, any programming language, any technology, but the three things never gets changed. That is opening, process. If I say it in a different way, so this should be input, process, output. Input should be what tags are you gonna use. Process, how exactly your structure, you how exactly you're making the structure of those tags, right? And output, what page you are getting after completing those structures, right? Here, the next thing, first is opening tag. In the HTML language, we will say those things like input, process, output. We will say input as opening, then we have content as processing, and the last one is closing as output, right? So let's focus on that. But some of them, we have some of enclosed tags too. We have closed tags and we have enclosed tags, so we'll discuss about it. You'll get to know about it. Web browser, what web browser does, it reads an HTML document which processes, the process is basically for a document to read it from the top to bottom. Always do remember, like the way we have a compiler, like the compiler works top to bottom, left to right. First it'll start from like if you ever have you ever read about graphics, right? So each and every, our screen, right? Our screen consists of multiple pixels. Whatever picture, whatever image we see on the screen, right, it consists of multiple pixels. So each and every pixel combines, if you combine all the pixels together, you can form an image with those pixels. So it'll always start from the top left corner and it'll go like top to bottom and left to right. So top left corner to bottom right corner, right? So let's check here. So always do remember this. Tags in HTML are basically used to create HTML documents, right? We'll have to create HTML documents. That is why we are using HTML tags, HTML multiple tags. Next thing, how can we write a code in HTML? There always do remember everything. Whatever language you're preferring, whatever language you're using, we'll have to the concept will always remain the same. What should be the difference, or you must see a difference in features, difference in the use of application, and difference in the syntax of that particular application, how exactly we can write a code in using that particular language, right? Multiple language have multiple syntax. So in HTML we will have to use like this. First we need to use a tag like the way I said: opening, content, and closing. The first thing is the tag name, right? We have opening tag, then we have the content, whatever content we are putting in between those opening and closing tag, and the last one with an slash, a forward slash we are using, right? That is always used to close the tag. Always to remember this. All right, let's move on. So different tags we have. What the first one should be a paragraph tags. You must have seen in a document different paragraphs, different sentences, right? So in order to form a paragraph, right? If you're not familiar with what a paragraph, it will be like you can align a paragraph in your way, right? So alignment will be by default in a paragraph tag. Second thing, it should be the second tag should be heading tag. If you haven't seen my last video, you can go through that. You will get to know what heading tag does. It'll do you see bold and the size is different, right? So using heading tags, we have h1, h2, h3. The first, h1 should be having, it will be having a larger size and bold format. The way you move from 1 to 10, the size will get decreased. Okay. Third one, it should be bold tag. So the bold tag, we have a bold tag here. To create or to make all the text in a bold format. Italic, you can use these tags, and whatever sentence you're putting in between two tags, these two tags, that sentence will become an italic sentence. Yeah, the format will become in italic. If you want to put underline in any text, any sentence, you can put underline tags in between those sentences, right? You can even use a paragraph, and then you can use a paragraph tag in between the underline tag, right? Okay, so next thing, we have enclosed tag. Yes, most important. Always do remember, we have two enclosed tag. One is a BR and the other one is HR. A BR is a break line. Like suppose I said right initially, we have the format, the document works like top to bottom and left to right. So suppose if you don't want to go left to the rightmost, right? So if you want to break that line at one particular point, you'll have to use a break tag so that you can move on to the next line. In order to break that line, you need to use the break tag. And then the next thing is HR, that is a horizontal rule. This tag is basically, it's used to put a line across the web page. I will show you with an example later on. Okay, next thing is meta tag. This is very important tag, you can say. And basically meta tag, what are meta tags? It provides metadata about HTML tag. Metadata means data about data. So metadata will not displayed on the page. Always do remember. Meta tag. First of all, meta tag will provide metadata about HTML document, but metadata will not displayed on the page, but will be machine perceivable. That means machine perceivable means which can be read by a computer, right? A compiler can read it. So meta elements, whatever the elements which we are using, right, are typically used to specify a page descriptions, right? Whatever given in the page, keywords about those page, author of the document, who has written that document, right? And the last, modified, who has modified it at very last. And the other metadata, whatever the data you're using, but it will never show on the page. To remember this. Okay, so what are the tags we can have here in the meta tags? We will be having doc type, title, link, meta, style. Doc type, I told you it's a document type, like we are using HTML. Title, whatever title of your page it should be, like I'll show you because it should be I'll have to do it in a practical way. I'll show you about this. So first, today we are only learning about the tags. What are the tags we have? The next one would be meta tag. We have a meta tag as well. I mean, we have different meta tags, but this is the most important one. Style tag, if you want to use CSS, right, we can use a style tag as well. Next thing is HTML text tags. These are the text tags we have in HTML language. Paragraph, header, like I said, right, we have h1, h2, h3. We have different heading tags here with us. So strong, M, ABBR, acronym. I'll go through each and every tag in the next tutorial for sure. Next thing is we have HTML link tags. Linking means to if we want to link two documents, right, to HTML page, or you can say if you want to like in future, I mean future as in when we will be going through this tutorial, we'll be using CSS, JavaScript, jQuery, a lot of things with HTML. So suppose if I don't want a CSS to be tagged in a single document, right, where I'm using HTML tags. If I'm using the source code of HTML, I don't want CSS code should be included in that particular page, so I can separate that particular page in a different document. We can include it later. I'll show you. Linking is something which we can add. But here the link tags, what are the link tags we have? We have anchor tag and we have base tag. Anchor tags will give you a kind of hyperlink. If you click on something, it'll redirect you a different page. That is a linking, right? That's what I told you. I mean, if we want to use a hyperlink as a redirection, we can use anchor tag. Base tag, yeah, base tag is something is to, I mean, if you want to specify a default target for all lines, right, all links, I'm sorry, so you can use base tag. I mean, if you want to give a default link to a particular page, you can use it instead of using different links. If you want to use a single link, you can define a base a tag, and you can use multiple times. There can be at max one base element. To remember this, there can be only one base element in a complete document. There can be must be, I mean, you'll have to use at the topmost level. I mean, if you first of all, the space tag will be used in head tag, and at the starting point should be the base tag, because whatever tag you'll be using later on, right, it can, I mean, use the base tag's default link as a reference. Yeah. So next thing, what we have HTML image and object tags. We have different image tags, we like img, area map, param, and object. And what are the object tags? It basically, it's used to embed audio, video files, PDF files, flash files. I mean, I'm talking about the object tags. These tags should be used. We'll have to use in order to embed audio files, video files, so that we can use audio tags, object tags inside a body. All right. And what does a map tag do here? Let me explain you about map tag as well. Map tag, basically, it's client side image map. Suppose we have an image, we have an image where we have different dots, right? If suppose if an image has three guys or three boys in a picture, if I want to click on each and every boy separately, we can use an map tag. And image map basically is an image which is basically a click clickable image with a clickable area. So we can use map tag for that as well. So next is we have HTML list tags, like listing. How can we list something, right? 1 2 3 dot dot dot. If you we have ordered list, unordered list, lot of listing tag we have. Table tags, we can use table tags in order to create a table, right? A table row, column, header, body, head, foot, column, everything we have for a table tag as well. We will discuss about it in the end as well. I mean, in the next tutorial where we will be starting with tags example. So here we have HTML form tags. Do you see any login page in any website, right? So we will be using form tags in order to complete or in order to make a form, right? A text area, input tags, a lot of tags are there. I'll show you when we'll be hitting a practical work. The last thing we have is HTML scripting tags. Scripting tags is like if you want to use jQuery, right? Any scripting language like PHP, Ruby on Rails, JavaScript, jQuery, any scripting language if you want to use inside an HTML document, we can use script tags, right? And non-script is something which when we don't want any so we can use a non-script no script tag as well. So we have like this much of content today. So today we have learned about different tags, right? Meta tag, close tag, enclosed tag, and we have different text tags. What are the syntax we have for HTML code, right? So these many things we have learned so far. So I hope you will go through each and every tag so that we can go for a practical work, right? And I'll definitely explain you each and every tag separately with an example so that you can get to know about it, right? So I'll see you in the next tutorial with practical work. I hope you'll be following my videos, I mean the previous videos we have, right? So I'll see you in the next tutorial. For now, thank you, goodbye, have a nice day, and do not forget to subscribe my channel in order to get more videos, right? And if you really like this video, please hit a like button and share if you can, right? Thank you, have a nice day, and keep coding. Bye bye.